When I was watching The Untouchables, which I enjoyed very much, you have that line where you say, he's in the car. It's a wonderful moment. At that moment in the theater, I said to myself, David Mamet, he's fabulous. What a great writer. It's no surprise. It comes from the theater. You also have that other moment earlier in the film when you lean over to kiss your daughter, and you go through that succession of kisses, the butterfly and the escort and whatnot. And I said, that David Mamet, he's brilliant. And of course I read later that you came up with both of those.
Well, I tell you, you work in concert with these guys, and he set up a tapestry in which to work. I had help on that line. Andy Garcia and I came up with the In the Car line. We knew that there was a beat there. We could tell that there was something there, and it was a matter of finding it. But it came out of David. And not to be like, oh wow, they're really sharing credit, boy, aren't they? But truly, it came out of these great. I could have never thought of the scenes that came before it or after it. It's just what happens when you get real close to a character and close to the tone of the movie. Sometimes you know how to add those things, and it takes, I think, a good actor to add the right, appropriate things that don't throw people out of the tone of the movie, but include the audience. And it takes a good director to not be afraid of those things.
You come up with this idea. How do you mentioned that De Palma was open to these ideas. Well, what do you do if a director is resistant to something you think is a good idea?
Well, most of the time you lose if he's resistant, and I've had that happen, and I think a film suffered because of it, and they're not, it's in my opinion that they have to make the final decisions, and they can't use all of your ideas. Otherwise it would be something, but I think
10-hour film.
But I think what directors know about me is that it's concerned with the film, it's concerned with the big picture. And again, even though I think that way, not every idea is going to be accepted. But some push them away because they feel like it's going to take credit away from what they do, and they miss out. They miss out on some of these kind of moments you're talking about, and have.
Were you in pretty good running shape when you got into this production?
For No Way Out?
Yeah.
I was very tired. I was very tired. But I don't know any other way to do scenes where you supposedly have been running and then have to do dialogue. To me, the only way I can do it is to go actually and run and be as... It's just putting people into the moment as much as you can put them there. Well, if we go looking for a Russian spy without the FBI or the CIA in on it, it's going to raise hell.
That's my problem.
Well, what do we have on the dead woman?
It's through Yuri's association with this woman that we'll be able to find him. Here's everything we know about her for the moment. It looks like he spent the weekend with her somewhere. And then he brought her home and killed her sometime around midnight. I'm counting on it not being too hard to find out where they'd been. Tom?
Yeah, yes.
I'm certain the investigation will develop more material quickly.
Will you excuse me?
Commander Fowler, are we boring you?
No, sir. Good night.